So now here's the power rule. I have a base. I'm multiplying two numbers, and those two numbers multiplied together, that product is going to be raised to some exponent m. And so what I can do is I can kind of distribute this m to each part of the base. So it becomes a to the m times b to the m. So for example, let's have 2 times 4, and I want that to the third power. So that's the same thing as saying 2 to the third times 4 to the third. Another example, we can throw in some variables in there. So let's have 2x to the fifth power. If I distribute this 5, 2 to the fifth times x to the fifth. Here's some more of the power rule. Let's say that I have one base to some exponent times another base to the same exponent, and that quantity is going to be raised to the nth power. That becomes the first base and the original exponent multiplied by this exponent times, because we're still multiplying, so I'm multiplying there and multiplying here, the second base with an exponent of the first power multiplied by that, again, that new power. So I know that kind of seems like a lot, but let's try an example. So my first base is going to be 2. That's going to be raised to the fourth power times a different base. Let's have 5 raised to the same power. That's going to be 4. And we're going to multiply this quantity by 2. So that becomes 2 to the 4 times 2, because we have this original exponent multiplied by the new exponent here. And that's going to be multiplied by the second base with the second power multiplied by the new power. So again, we have this original power multiplied by that second power, and that's going to be there. So we can simplify this even further, and that'll be 2. 4 times 2 is 8 times 5. 4 times 2 is 8. And you can simplify that further, but for purpose of practicing the rules, we won't. Let's try one more example. Let's have 3 to the second power times 10 to the second power. All that's going to be to the, let's make it 7th power. So that'll become 3 to the second power times that new 7 in the power times 10 to the second power times the new 7. And that can be simplified to 3 to the 14th power times 10 to the 14th power.